Welcome, ladies and gents. Jurassic World Dominion is getting panned. Wow. Really panned. Now, this doesn't mean that it is shit, obviously, but boy, is it getting destroyed. Like, I mean, absolutely wrecked. In terms of the feedback and first reactions and stuff. And it makes a lot of sense why now we're getting the responses. And the embargo was so close to its release. An embargo being, dated very, very close to a film's release is never normally a good sign. It really isn't. It doesn't bode well. And these responses, I think, tell me why. But good lord, shall we take a look at it? Now, I'm still going to watch this film with an open mind, like I do with every single film. I didn't like... I enjoyed the first Jurassic World. I thought that it was good for a new era, a new generation of children. Not necessarily captured the same sort of, awe and wonder. The second one I didn't enjoy at all. Very dumb, stupid plot points that went utterly nowhere. So I don't know whether I'm primed to like or dislike this one, but I'll still go into it with an open mind. But there's just my initial thoughts from the off, so you guys know. But let's take a look. I mean, Jesus. I saw this drop last night and I was like, it's real bad. It's real bad. And again, it's really important to note when they have the embargo so close to its release, it's not great. You just know it's not. So Jurassic World Dominion is at its best when the old and new casts are together. Fans of the franchise should enjoy this. Plenty of nods to the OG. I'd recommend giving that a close rewatch. For nods. Okay, positive. Jurassic World Dominion rocks an excellent mix of practical and digital effects. So this is one thing that I've seen, right? They're saying that the dinosaurs were amazing. That's what they've been saying. That they're doing a lot of practical effects. So that's not something to hoop and holler about. That's just saying, cool, they've got good effects. They had good effects from the start, so that's nothing that's amazing. Bryce Dallas Howard runs away with the movie, and a new trilogy for that matter. Claire experiences one heck of an arc, and Howard soars with it. So, cool, fine, good. It delivers the spectacle you expect. So that's the other thing that I've heard from a lot of the negative ones, was that they say, admittedly, yeah, there's spectacle, but it's a dumb plot. But Jurassic World Dominion feels underwhelming for a finale, as it treads familiar ground. That's the other thing. A lot of people are saying it's basically the same. We've seen this film before. Lovely to see the OG trio, though, and their strand is the strongest, even if it unwittingly highlights how bland the Jurassic World characters are by comparison. Which, you do always run the risk of that, in fairness, when you are bringing in the older characters in conjunction with the new ones. You would always naturally run the risk of the older characters showing up the new ones. That's a fair point. But that's not positive either. At all. Now they say Eric Davies, who's shill anyway. Good news, Jurassic World Dominion is my favourite film of the new Jurassic trilogy. It's stuffed with thrilling dinosaur encounters and lots more Jeff Goldblum. But it's also got a great balance of creepy and inventive scenarios with some choice nods to what came before. Solid finale. Jurassic World Dominion equals bad. I know I started off saying that it's been panned and we've got some positives. I'm aware, but just let's get into it, right? It ignores the premise it should have had from the start. Instead, synthetically engineering two entirely different, uninteresting, and hollow stories that it struggles to connect. That's shocking, if true. Some effects look polished, some ropey. Worst of the franchise. The thing about effects are, they should always be polished, FYI. I agree. But too often in today's films, some do look ropey, whilst others look amazing. So that's not too hard to believe. Jurassic World Dominion doesn't really live up to its global premise. You've already seen this movie plenty of times before, but at least they used more animatronic dinos this time around. That's one of the nicest things I can say. And discussing films relatively shilly as well, so for them to say that, it's not great. Jurassic World Dominion is a jumbled nightmare. Sloppy, contrived, enervating. A butt-numbing 147 minutes of... That's a long film. Of this type of film, that's long. Of bland, shrieky mayhem that arouses no fear, wonderment, excitement. A grab bag of generic action set pieces huddling together for warmth. Not good. It brings me no joy to report that Jurassic World Dominion is a massive disappointment. While the film does feature some incredible dinosaur sequences and it is great to see the original cast back on the big screen, the film fails to deliver on what the previous films promise. And that's kind of what you do have to do with a trilogy. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. So, yeah, not great. It's not sounding great. And again, just a brief, quick look at what these are saying. So Scott Mentz also chimed. I'm sorry, Scott Mentz. I'm surprised I didn't list this either. It pains me to say this, but I did not like Jurassic World Dominion. The story was convoluted and all over the place, and it didn't feel special. There's no magic or heart to it, and it doesn't capture the awe-inspiring feeling of the original at all. Not sure who it's even for. Shame. Mega shame. And the thing is, they really went all out with the premiere. Look at this stuff. It looks amazing. You know, all of that looks great. But yeah, not good. The response, again, is pretty mixed. I'd say more negative than positive, quite frankly. So, yeah. Don't know what to make of this, ladies and gents. Don't know what to make of this. What do you think? Let me know down below. Obviously, it's out. I think it's out tomorrow or day after tomorrow, Friday, if I remember rightly. It's either a Thursday or a Friday opening this week. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, and do share this video. Thanks so much. Take care. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.